Hi, it's Jerry with I Love RV Life. We're in one of our favorite campgrounds. We're in Cleveland, Georgia, in the foothills of the Appalachian Mountains at Leisure Acres. Well, hi, it's Jerry. We're in, Joan and I call this our happy place. We're in North Georgia, just on the edge of Cleveland. Just up above Gainesville, if you look at 985, in the foothills of the North Georgia mountains. This is our go-to spot. We've been coming here, you ready for this, since early 2015. The campground is Leisure Acres Campground. John and Peggy Morris are the owners here. Sweetest people in the world, run an absolutely fantastic campground. This place has almost become our second home. We just love coming here, love the people, love the campground, and love the area. It's a fantastic area. Before I show you this really neat campground, let me just share a couple reasons why you might want to come to this part of North Georgia. There's so many things to see. We're probably 15 to 20 minutes from Dahlonega. Very simple, easy drive, beautiful drive this time of year. It's early October and the leaves are starting to change. We're about 12 minutes from Helen. So you've got those areas that you can go see. This is wine country. The vineyards up here are beautiful. They're stunning. The foothills go up into the mountains, and there's, if you look at my website, I'll put a playlist at the end here that will show just some of the fun things to do in North Georgia. Trails abound, and during certain times of the year, festivals are fantastic. Apple festivals in Ellijay, arts and crafts festivals in Blue Ridge, Sorghum Festival in Blairsville, Georgia Mountain Fair, and all the things that are going on in Hiawassee. I could go on and on and on. Hiking, festivals, just fun things to do. I gotta tell you, I love this area of the foothills of North Georgia. Let me show you the campground. Well, this is our spot. You see the gateway sitting there, and you see the Ford F-350. This is one of the more spacious spots. This one's hard to get. This is 56. It is a favorite of ours. We call it, for lack of a better reason, we call it our front yard, and it's a fantastic spot. One of the benefits to it is that creek prevents another camper from being able to go in between us. It's just absolutely fantastic. We just absolutely love this place. It's a great place to sit out in the evenings, especially this time of year. It is absolutely great. But there's a lot of good camping spots up through here. There's a strip up through here that you'll see. This is 77 that's directly across, right to the right of that maroon Chevy truck right there that also faces the creek. I'll show you a few other spots. Now, if you'll notice right off in the distance, you'll see a large bank. We're going to walk up there in just a second. That is the dam around the catch and release pond that you'll see. There's several other things that I want to point out as well. I'll just kind of give you one more pan of our spot. Yes, we have a good satellite shot here for our SEC football on the weekends. Good AT&T coverage here for cell phones, good Verizon coverage here from cell phones, and strangely good coverage for Sprint if you happen to go that route. Across from us is 58. A lot of people like that one. I like it as well. We've stayed there once or twice. Sometimes we've come up here twice a year. It's fun to come up here in the summer too, around near the 4th of July. And we like to pull in backwards here. So you'll see the connections over there. We'll pull in reverse. And then we've just got this fantastic front yard. It's really nice. Now, one of the things I want you to notice, this is a Friday. Now, this is going to get busy here in just a little bit. Checkout time just occurred, so folks are going to really be rolling in here for the weekends here soon. You've got a lot of pull-throughs that are here. We're in a pull-through. There are back ends here. I'll kind of walk down to where some of the back ends are as well. And you can start to see, early fall's coming. We're getting a little bit of color in the trees. Let's walk around. Let me show you a few other more things around here. One of the nice things that John and Peggy have done with the campground here is make it super family friendly. One of the things that you'll notice, this place is spotless. It is gravel, but they keep up the roads very, very nice. We've had a lot of rain. They'll come down here and scrape them and keep them looking really super. But it is family friendly. I'll show you some of the playgrounds that are here for the kids. There's a lot of flat spots. The kids will bring their bicycles up here and have a lot of fun. But you've got a couple different playgrounds here, and again, it's just super family friendly. So here is one of the playgrounds that you'll see. This is more of an activity area. You have horseshoe pits, you have cornhole, you've got volleyball nets. This is just great for both the kids as well as all the different adult activities that are down here as well. Folks have just an absolutely fantastic time coming here, and it's nice and shady and pretty, and even more spectacular on this early October day. I'm coming up on two of our other favorite spots. As a matter of fact, when we first came here, it was presidential weekend. It was cold as all get out when we first came, and we stayed in 91. That is 91 right over there, and it overlooks the lake, and it's just an absolutely great spot. This is 90. Notice these are big pull-throughs. One other thing I'll say about the campground, 100% full hookup. 30, 50 amp water, sewer. So you have all these facilities. Relatively spacious. Everybody has a picnic table. They've upgraded all the picnic tables here recently. They're all very, very nice. And I'll walk over here again just so you can kind of get a view of these pull-throughs that you have here. You'll see the reflection. Right next to the reflection, you'll see 77. It's another great creek spot. You'll see that as well. And a great view. I'll put an aerial shot up here as well right now, just so you can get a view of what the campground looks like. It's really neat, and I'll show you this as well. You'll see on the home page of Leisure Acres website, they say they're in the foothills of North Georgia. Here you go. They really are in the foothills, aren't they? You can see that it's big rig friendly too. You'll see, there's your large Class A's. One of the things you'll notice that there's no cars around. That's because everybody's taken off and enjoying the activities of the foothills of North Georgia. Let's walk over here and let me show you this as well. Now this is a favorite area of mine. One of the things that I like about coming up here, especially if you bring the kids, this is super campground friendly. It's you've got this catch and release pond. I'll walk over and show you the dock here in just a minute. But that's really, really neat, and you can catch fish here. Again, catch and release, but it's fun activity, and the kids just go crazy. Hot dogs are good for catfish. I'll go ahead and share that with you. Walk around here. This is a really neat area up through here that I always enjoy coming to. You can see the ducks out here, but all over in this area you'll see places where you can come out here and swing and really enjoy the just the evenings, or just midday. Bring your little picnic lunch and come out here. They've got picnic tables I'll show you in just a little bit. Just really, really, really cool. Here's one of two swings that you can enjoy. It's located right here, and then you can sit in this swing and enjoy this fantastic view of the catch and release pond with this flowing. Isn't that neat? So when I take my morning walk, I come right up from there. I showed you those camping spots up around 90, 91, 92, right over in that area. And then I kind of take my walk up here along the edge of the lake, and up here by the catch and release pond. Come up here and see my little duck friends. Good morning, ladies. I hope y'all are doing well. Good to see you. And then you can come up through here. John and Peggy have put in this beautiful little it's a picnic area, but there's a little trail up here. It really makes it nice for a walk. But you can come up here and this little grassy spot and have you a nice little picnic. Isn't that a nice little spot? Look at that. Isn't that something? And yeah, that's your view. Can you imagine doing that with the kiddos? Isn't that nice? And look at that gorgeous tree. You know me and trees. Oh, look, this is new. Look at the little gnomes in the tree. Can you see them? Oh, you guys are crazy. I love that. And then you've got seating areas over there, more picnic tables. And this is just a beautiful little trail that you can walk along up here. It's not very strenuous. Just Enjoying the pretty nature. Still a good bit of green in the trees here. 2 ways to follow the trail. One goes up in this direction and loops you back around the kind of the barn area, back over around 90, short little walk. And this one takes you up to where John has some long-term stay. One of the things they've done here at Leisure Acres, and I really tip my hat to John and Peggy for doing this, is they've added a couple areas for long-term stay. And it's so important for we RVers now. There are some of us who, you know, just want a vacation in the mountains for several months. You can only imagine why. And then there are those who are working in the area. I run into a lot of contract nurses here that contract down at the large hospital in Gainesville. It's a short drive down the road. And there's a couple spots that John sets aside just for long-term visitors. This will be multiple months typically. You'll need to call the office to get pricing on that. And I don't quote pricing in these videos. There's just too many variables. But just give them a call in the office and they'll share that with you. Let me give you a few of one of these beautiful long-term spaces here. This is across the road from the main campground where your weekenders and weekly stays are at. This is all long-term over here, and this is beautiful. Again, I'm always into creeks. You got these spots that are down here, and this is one of, I think, 2 main areas, and then he's got another little spot he might put some long-term toward the back of the campground. But if I was going to stay long-term, I'll go ahead and share with you. You see my spots over there backing up to the creek. Aren't those fantastic? Those are great, nice, shaded, very spacious in between. And again, varying prices based on the spots that you're going to be long-term, but everything's full hookup. You know, 30 amp, 50 amp, full power, you know, sewer. And there's Wi-Fi here in the park as well. Good Wi-Fi too. There's your office. One of the things that John has here is super friendly staff. So just outside the office, you'll see this area here. Of course, it's October. You're not going to see this open now, but in the summer, they've got a very nice little swimming pool you can come up here and enjoy. Really nice. Give you some golf cart parking. And you'll see coming up from the main campground there, you have your propane tanks can be filled here, whether you got a big rig or small 30, 20 pound tanks, no problem. This is your bathhouse and laundry. The laundry here is very, very nice. They've got, I don't know, 8 or so washers and dryers. They all are brand new. Joan and I have already used them. They're in great shape. Very, very nice bath facilities. I'll pass those up. Now, one of the things that you'll see here is a very nice activity center. This is very popular with the clubs. And you'll see lots of their potlucks and their meetings that they have here. So this is just outside the laundry facility and the bathhouse. You'll see this nice area here for the kiddos to come up, swings, slides, teeter-totters, nice sandy area. And it's fun to come up here and, you know, get your little picnic lunch and sit out here on the picnic table under the big pretty tree here. Isn't it pretty? Sure it is. And let the kiddos play and have a nice picnic lunch. Come on, I'll show you just a little bit more of the campground. So even in these areas here, I mentioned that you do have some back ends here. I'll show you this one. This is 46. So as you kind of come down the main drive here and you come into 46, this is a nice back end here. But here's kind of the treat of these spaces. Look, it doesn't matter whether you're in one of the big pull-throughs for a big rig or one of these small back ends. They're all 100% full hookup. Yep, water, electric, sewer. And then you come back here and look at this now. This is where we like to sneak off to if we get one of these spots. You got the little creek and you've got the woods out there to the background. And what we like to do is pull the camper back here and stop it. This is kind of like our space. So you'll see a few of the folks are doing that here in one spot or another. But if you're in 46, this is perfectly level. This is a good place to do that. Well, I hope you like the tour that I've showed you here of Leisure Acres. It really is one of our favorite spots. I like sitting here on this swing, especially this time of the day. It's quiet, it's easygoing, and I'm gonna leave you with this shot of my favorite spot. Well, there it is. Look at that. That is some kind of pretty.